a bigger fish.
So I'll just run by the team very quickly. We have all these guys just to support that they basically bite the dust. They allow Basculin to do its thing. So we have Lando with normal gem, explosion, toxic, U-turn, you know, just a little bit of utility as well as just exploding with a lot of damage. We have this guy, I have never used it and I don't think anyone ever did, but he has all the things like spikes, toxic, spikes, TQ and circle throw, which allows it to, you know, shuffle around a little bit. It's just kind of useful. There's also insomnia and I gave it mental herb so it doesn't get taunted. Then we have a electric type explosion. Rock blast is absolutely jack shit, don't ever use it. This could actually be an empty slot. It's this guy, you know, from my first video that I released this year, but this is a fantastic Pokemon. It does damage, it can do some shenanigans, and it can also Destiny 1. And then this Pyukumuku went through a lot of iterations. This is the best version. It has Memento, Counter, Murkrow, Soak. Soak is there for normal types. And then we have Basculin, White Stripes. It has a Mold Breaker over adaptability. It has a Ghost Terra type and it has a Choice Scarf, and then it has Last Respects, which is the 99.9% of the time you'll be pressing this button. And then there is a reason why I have this over Basculegion. Number one is that Basculegion is a strong Pokemon. Yeah, what's new meta about using Basculegion if you can use Basculin? But also, Basculegion loses 20 base speed, it gains 20 base attack, but I am semi-confidently rather saying that if you do the team correctly and if you set up all the hazards and whatever, then you don't need that extra 20 attack, but you might need the extra 20 speed for your, you know, other Scarfers or whatever. Yeah, I actually think the Basculin works better, but if you make the team and use Basculegion and you have better results, then let me know. But this is the team. If you were still here or if you didn't skip, then thank you for listening, and now we're gonna see some replays. So for our first battle, we have Pheromosa. Okay, let's see how it played out. We go to Pyukumuku. You have an interesting team. Goes for CC Electric Terra, and I go for a counter and I win, and I say U2 GG. So yeah, I think that's a good starting point. So now I'll just shut up and I'll let the music play and I'll let Basculin White Stripes do its thing, and I'll see you when it's done. Okay. Okay. It's new meta time. It's a Mega Mewtwo. Okay, hold. We can kill it. We can kill it.